Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahushai, Brakati Yahweh, Brakati Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakudash. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of Grand Millstone True Well. Salutation to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Sadakim, that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. I'm the priest Shimon, and we're going to be talking about the Trump assassination attempt. You know what I mean? Look, we got the news at camp. We was, closing up camp. Trump has been shot. He got shot, grazed his right ear. And now there's a bunch of speculation as to, PSYOP, not PSYOP. Hey, this is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2. 2 Corinthians, or in the words of Trump, 2 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. And that's the so-called white man, the wicked elites, right? They have different agendas. They do different PSYOP operations. Me speaking as a man, I do think it was organic. I do think this guy, was not right in the head. You do have people out there that are just general crazy. They were able to identify him, Matthew Crooks, by his father. So his father's, that was his father's rifle he was using. They tracked the serial number because when they got him, they had no identification on him. Why would he, right? But they was able to track the gun through the serial number on the rifle, traced it back to his father, and that's how they figured out who he was. Now the thing arises now is just like the Secret Service, they weren't on point. You have people in the crowd. There's footage of out there. Look, this guy's on the roof right now with a rifle. Call the police. And they didn't react fast enough. And when they did react, people looking up the detail, like, what the fuck? These people are 5'4". They ain't look like, the detail of a former president. Now, to be fair, the security detail of a president is not the same as the security detail of a former vice president. The bullet grazed them. And look, whether it was meant to kill him or not kill him, we know this one. 1 Samuel 2:6, that the Most High, declare who lives and dies. You know what I'm saying? And who he wants to wound and heal. And the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he got plans for Trump. He got plans for Trump. The Lord wanted Trump out, it would have happened. But the Most High, got something in store for Trump. We do believe this guy is probably Nero coming back, just speaking. And I believe, man, this guy could be the guy that's, to send us there, to send us to that next level, that world, because he don't take no shit, and you saw him getting up, doing a fist pump and all that. I think that was organically his reaction. This guy's a pure nationalist, that gets the people going. Now he's going to have the fact he survived is going to make his support even stronger, because they're going to say, look, they try to lock this guy up, they try to kill this guy, all right, and he's still fighting, so there's a lot of, Americans, so-called Americans, namely Esau Edom, that see this guy as their last hope, all right, before, they against the deep state, if you will, Now this is the book of Matthew chapter 12, verse 26, and it says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? And there's great division amongst the house of Esau Edom with this guy Donald Trump. He brings a lot of division, like the most since I've been in this country. A lot of times, you see people run. It's not that serious. It's like, okay, you're Democrat, Republican, whatever. But with Trump, it's like the people that support him, they like on a whole nother level. Like literally, they'd have killed him. That could have fucking brought us into a civil war right now. Because them Trump boys, them motherfuckers was sly. They got their guns. They know their rights. All that shit. They know the law. They like the whole Boston Tea Party type spirit revolution coming back type shit, like to overthrow the government. Well, not overthrow the government, because they call themselves law-abiding citizens, but at the same time they believe in the Constitution heavy. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, this is the work of the Lord. Now this is the book of Isaiah chapter 19 verse 2. It says, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians. Now the modern day Egyptians, prophetically speaking, all right, it's talking about these Edomites, or over here in America. Well, we know that because of Revelations 11 and 8, where it says that dead bodies shall lie in a place that is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. So the spiritual Egypt today, America, all right, is greatly divided. Thanks to who? Mainly Donald Trump, man. Like I said, like, you ain't never seen no guy like this. You know what I'm saying? At least I haven't. Last person to really spoke against the deep state got his fucking head clapped. That was JFK. So they try to clap him again this time, but again, he does have power. This is why I'm saying the division is organic. I do believe, you know, what's going on with him is somewhat organic, because you do have billionaires backing this guy. You have billionaires against billionaires right now. You see what I'm saying? So whether it be a psyop, whether it be orchestrated, that's also in the realm of possibility. You can't believe shit you see on TV nowadays. But, you know, based on this guy, he did seem like a fucking loner. The typical school shooter vibes, no friends in school like that. He did fail. He tried to be a part of the rifle club and he did fail. So, you know, him missing, you know, doesn't make sense that he wasn't like the best shot. Motherfuckers probably nervous as shit because they were calling him out like, look, yo, this dude is crawling on the roof and shit. And, you know, somebody did lose their life. So he was shooting to kill. You know what I'm saying? Somebody did lose their life trying to protect their daughter, a firefighter. So that's why I said the shit was, you know, it could be organic. And, you know, once the sniper got him, it was a wrap. You know, they got him in the scope, took him out. Now, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. It says, well, I just read that, Salaki. It said the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Now, you know, we see this as a time of the end, man. All right, yo, if this guy gets in office, you know how much. If they trying this much to kill him before he gets in, imagine when he gets in, how much shit is gonna pop off, man. How much shit is gonna pop off, and the other nations are looking in like, holy shit, like, you know, I can only imagine what Putin in North Korea are thinking right now. You know, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 18. It says, I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, right? That's talking about acceptable men pursuant to the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter, verse 1 to 5. All right, and there's many other scriptures like in, you know, chosen men unto precious metals. It says that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment that thou mayest be clothed. Right, that's talking about clothed in righteousness. Scriptures tell you about putting on righteousness like a robe. That thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear. Right, if you're righteous, you're not going to be sinning, because that's what nakedness represents, sinning and going off. It says, and thy nakedness do not appear, and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. And that seeing is that prophetic foresight, man. All right, because look, man, I know I done said this in videos, man. Like, they shut down the whole fucking world so this guy wouldn't get in there, man, and rig votes and all that type of shit, man. So I'm like, if they trying to lock him up, yo, they're gonna have to do another black swan to not get him back in there, or kill his ass. So many people have been saying that. You know, many people had the foresight to say, yo, they might just off this dude. You know, you got big money talking about the military-industrial complex, man. Northrop Grumman, Raytheon, Boeing, Lockheed Martin. They can't go 4 years no war. You crazy? That's a big bag. So they need that, you know, Biden in there. And it's not just him, it's the tech sector. All right, he goes against the tech sector. He wants to go against Google, YouTube, and Trump. One thing with Trump is that nigga do what he say. He's one of them presidents that actually do what he say. Like, if you look at videos of him in 1988 on the Letterman show, they asked him, what would you do if he was president? All the shit he said, he did. You know? So that's why people fuck with him too. So, yo, the Republican National Convention is today. Motherfuckers are gonna be on high alert now. That security detail got to get stepped up, because the thing with security detail is a lot of them, they not, you know, they come from different federal departments. I was watching Myron's YouTube channel, Fed Reacts, and he was going into how different you have. Sometimes the Secret Service will take people from different agencies that really ain't really, like, that's not the only shit they do. So that's what they were saying. They were saying like, a lot of the details was people from Homeland Security that weren't really super built for what the fuck was going on with that situation. And they're thinking about firing the director of the Secret Service. So that lady, you can't have no woman in the Secret Service, man. You saw that chick trying to protect, like, Trump is like 6'3", 6'4", some shit like that. How you gonna have somebody that's 5'4" coming up next to you trying to cover you, man? But hey, man, these are some serious wonderful times, you know. And with the stuff like this, guess what now? That blacklist is going to go on an extra scrutiny. All right, so this is how come we have to be extremely careful in the things that we say. That's how come you don't really hear us say DOA anymore, none of that type of stuff, because you know, that this event right here is gonna turn up that blacklist. And we always say, look, man, I'm gonna read it, Zephaniah 3:8. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. Right, this is how come we don't go out there with no guns. This is how come we're not saying we're gonna take this man down ourselves. We don't advocate none of that stuff, man. Nothing against, yo, look, be a law-abiding citizen, man. Pay your fucking taxes. Don't come at the cops. Don't do no stupid shit, you know? Because, hey, man, it's nothing for them to start to stage an attack and then say, okay, this guy, guess what? He was a part of the Hebrew Israelites. And then come after, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want, you know, when they pull footage in archive, because they're going to do that. They got that guy's phone. They're going to scan his whole shit out. They also said that he had explosives or, you know, stuff to make explosives in his car and his house. So, hey, bro, we just gotta be wise as serpents, man. Check your house when you go back in your house. Make sure motherfuckers ain't planting nothing in your crib. You know, look, man, leave nothing out the realm of an imagination, man. All right. It says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So we waiting upon the Most High. You know, the scripture says, though it tarry, wait for it. So we're not going to take anything in the course of our actions. We're not going to advocate for anybody to go out there and do anything, man. Everything is in the hands of the Lord, you know. And it seems like this individual, all right, was sent by the Most High to, let's see where this leads, you know. Let's see where this leads, you know. Most High had Trump get taken out, so let's see where this goes. All right, so with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there. You Akim to Sadakim that do this thing now most truth and sincerity. Shalom.